Well, the flagship course was really eye-opening, and this course was designed mainly for my lab tech and his assistant that I brought with me. So it was designed mainly for Mike to get him a little bit more in tune with some of the techniques and the systems that Ryan has developed here at Full Arch. So I know on Mike's behalf, I don't want to speak for him, but I know it's been real eye-opening for him. And it's like you and I spoke about it the other day. In terms of my part of this, even though I haven't been very hands-on-ish through this part, it's been eye-opening for me because I get to see some of the things that are really, really important to the lab technician that I was maybe a little bit, not that I wasn't unconcerned about it, but I just wasn't as aware of some things as I should be and that I need to be, so that we can give, because of all the information we give the lab, the more exact that is, the more precise it is, the better outcome I can realize from that, and hence my patients realize it too. So it's been real eye-opening in that respect. Plus, it was very nice of Dr. Dunlop on this one, because it's almost like we got an extra surgical course out of it, because I was able to see about 3 or 4 different surgeries that, in addition to the ones from FAM, the fellowship or the flagship course, which was really, really nice. And then we got to watch all of the applications all the way through. So that was really, really important for me. It's huge, and I think it's much more so than most practitioners even really realize. And again, I'm a lot older. I'm probably one of the oldest people in this fellowship program. And despite that, it's, I keep on learning something every time. And I've been doing this for a long time, and obviously I'm not nearly as experienced as a guy like Dr. Dunlop. And so he's taught me just an unbelievable amount, and I learn from him all the time. But it's learning the intricacies of the design process and how important that is, and that is something that is way beyond my skill set. I'm honestly, I'm not very well versed in that, in the computer generation part of the design. But you can really appreciate how much goes into that. And honestly, and maybe a little bit embarrassingly, I kind of took that for granted because I didn't really appreciate how important that is and how much goes into that. So you watch some of these designers here, and they blow me away every time. And then you get the skill set of some of these, and the artistry of some of these guys that do the finishing. Holy cow! I mean, that's really eye-opening. Oh, it's unbelievable, and especially and I look at some of the younger practitioners in this group, and I envy them. I wish, for a lot of reasons, I wish I could go back 40 years. But I can't do that. I can just go on from the point that I'm at. But I would encourage anybody that has the interest in doing this type of dentistry. I would implore you to come to a place like Ryan and to FAM, and hone your skills and learn all the. Well, you can't learn all of them, but learn a lot of the subtle nuances of the surgical part, of the design part, the whole package. It's really worthwhile. This whole thing has been wonderful. It's organized, it's presented well, the knowledge is crazy here. And they respect the fact that everybody comes from different backgrounds, and everybody's at different places along the progression of their skill set. And that's really nice. Sometimes you go to some courses that they hone in on some guys like me that have been around for a little bit longer, and they expect you to kind of know some things. So the ones that are maybe not as versed, they kind of overlook those. Not here. They'll take you from wherever you're at and help you along. And everybody, the other thing too, and it's the funny thing about dentistry. Dentistry's Dentistry is a kind of a funny animal sometimes. A lot of people don't want to help each other, and they keep things to themselves. And that is not the way that it is here. Everybody wants to share, and everybody wants to share their experiences and their knowledge and their subtle nuances. And it is really it's a really nice place and a really worthwhile place to come to.